Hello, I'm Harold coming to you from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm the father of Malia. Malia is 11 years old, and I wanted to talk to you guys about returning to school. For me, some of the things that I think is going to be critical over the summer is to really continue to help Malia understand what personal safety and safety is all about. Continuing to wash your hands, continue to practice social distancing. I know that a lot of our restrictions here in Ohio will be lifted come June 2nd. But I think, personal safety, personal hygiene is something that's going to be critical going forward. And as we transition back into school, I'm sure that, things are going to be heightened in this area. And so, one of the decisions that my wife and I are contemplating now is when available, to whether or not to get Malia vaccinated. And so that's something we'll continue to contemplate. And once things open up and potentially 11-year-olds can be vaccinated, we'll make that decision. The other thing too for me is to really let Malia just explore her creative side over the summer. I understand from a mental health perspective that she's kind of been cooped up for the last year. She has a lot of energy. She's a young lady that has a lot of energy. And so, for me, I want her to get out. I want her to play. I want her to have fun. I want her to reconnect with who she is. She hasn't been able to express herself that way, over the last year. And so that's going to be critically and equally important to me because what I don't want is for her to never get to unwrap all of that, start school, and we lose focus on the education piece. And so, I want her to stay connected with her friends over the summer. I want to invite them over if her parent, if her friends' parents are safe. I want to be able to take her over there if, with the permission of her friends' parents. I want her to have those interactions. Again, I want her to really just get back in tune to who she is, because I think that's important to her own growth and development. I admire my child. It has been a tough year, and she's been resilient. Straight A student, really has adapted to this new norm of virtual learning. The fourth quarter, they went back to in-person learning, and she's adapted very, very well. And again, I admire her, and I want her to know that, and I'll continue to tell her that because I want her to know that Daddy is proud of how she's been able to adjust, and again, just stay resilient during these really challenging times. But we have to move ahead. We have to forge ahead, and so what that's going to be is, channeling all that energy first and foremost, getting that energy out, and then finding that balance, getting back to that regular routine of being able to go back into school in person for four quarters, and continue just to be and become who she's meant to be. So that's what's important to me, and my wife Mahogany, as we continue just to grow a future leader here in our community in Malia. So thank you for the opportunity to express this with you all. Hopefully this information was helpful to you as you continue to contemplate what's important as we think about return to school for your child or children. But thank you.